Hello YouTubers, Mercy Watts here once again, bringing you guys another thing I'm working on right now. This is for my baby girl. It's gonna be her gaming PC. I managed to put the ID cooler here, and it's in there. I mean, the RAM, I mean, it moves. See the RAM. So you think that, I mean, it's touching and all, but it's in there. I also wanted to show you guys how clean you guys can make your wire. The power of the RGB plus the fan. I can't power it for you guys because the Pico doesn't have enough power for this guy. I think the CPU got overclocked by somebody. I purchased this on eBay with a different cooler, and I didn't clear the BIOS. I thought it was one of those, but it's not. And so I think the guy just left everything, you know, overclocked or whatnot. And so the little Pico, it's I don't know if it's sending or asking too much wattage from the Dell brick, and the Dell brick is only 130 watts, so I don't know what's going on. But it shut down on me while I was installing Windows 11 Pro, and oh well. I mean, so what I end up doing, I order another brick from Alienware, 240 watts or 230 watts, something like that. I'll put the link on it so you guys can get something like that if it works, and you know, that way I can power my Pico really nice. And even the other, I mean, both Picos were just really shutting down while it was installing Windows. So I hope there's nothing wrong with the board, or that's what you need to do. You need to post your boards when you buy it. I mean, the guy, I mean, he showed me pictures where everything was working good, and so it's alright. If not, I'll just get me a new one, and it is what it is for my baby girl. But this is what I wanted to show you guys. The ID cooler here that I tried to put on my other one, but the RAM was too tall, remember? So he had this Fury Beast DDR5, 32 gigs at 4800 megahertz speed. And I think that's gonna be sufficient for what she needs, you know. And yeah, it has a nice bracket. A lot easier to install, in my opinion. This I took the fan off. I should have installed it and made a video, but I've been installing things like this so many times, and I figure you guys already seen so many videos, you know, of coolers being installed. But yeah, this is my baby's gaming rig, and I'm gonna build it in one of those cases with a window and all that, so she can see all the electronics. And I'm gonna put like a nice video card. I don't know, they're too expensive. This is what I order toolless enclosure that was gonna go instead of that Asus RGB enclosure that I installed in there, but I think, you know, I ordered like that because it's so streamlined, you know, and I thought it was gonna fit in there, but now that I look at it, I mean, the Asus seems to be thinner. This guy is like almost half an inch, and I don't have half an inch clearance there. Whether that, you know, hard drive heel is there or not. Yeah, I don't think this guy's gonna work there. I mean, I could have Velcroed on the power supply in the front, and it would have looked nice like that. But the power supply overheats real bad, and the point of this guy is having a heatsink is to be cool. And no, the transfer rate of the Asus is very slow. The transfer rate of the M.2 that is in there is supposed to be, I don't know, around 3,200 megabytes or something like that per second. But I don't know. Maybe I'm getting it. Maybe I don't know. I'm getting 32 megabytes of transfer speed. I mean, 32 megabytes versus 3,200. That's a big small number. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So I'm not gonna alter the here, because since I installed a cooler, I had to take all this off, and of course the cooler will not allow it, and I had to install it like twice because it wouldn't fit properly. It was a big mess. But I did put that bracket for the LGA 1700 bracket. It has a Core i7 1200 something. I don't know if it's 1200. Oh my God, I don't know. I should read more. But let's just say it's a 1200 series. It's not a K. That's why I didn't care for it, because I'm not gonna overclock it. I'm just gonna leave it like that. You know, the RAM, all that stuff will remain. I put another M.2 from Samsung Pro, because I got like 4 of those. I got them on special a long time ago. And yeah, 2 terabytes of Pro 980. And I'm gonna use the software to see if I can do the, once I get Windows going, I guess. And hopefully the new brick will power the Pico correctly, and if not, then I'm gonna have to use an external, one of those flex little brick, you know, type of PSU, whatever, I don't know what they call them. But you'll see them right here, and it'll be right there, and it'll be connected like. So yeah, I need to build me something like that so that I can just power these things better. You know, these Picos, you know, they got their limitations, and somebody overclocks something, you know, they're not meant for overclocking. So yeah. For some reason, a lot of people, you know, they do that and they make the fan spin, stuff like that, and that creates voltage. And my advice to you is hold the fan like that and go like that. Don't let it spin, because it'll become like a little generator, and you don't want no problems on your motherboard, you know, and you're gonna be like, oh, what happened to this thing, you know? It was working good, now it's not working good. Just a heads up, you know. I'm sure it has diodes that will prevent reverse current, stuff like that, you know. But you still don't want to take a chance, you know. These little guys are so small, you know. So yeah, the lighting, even though I got this ring thing here, look at that ring thing right there, look at that, it's still, let me see if I can increase the volume of the light. Let's see. I hope that's sufficient lumens. But this is what I have so far. And I will put 8 terabytes here for her, because she'll also have movies and stuff, and she'll probably run out of space, and I know she will like to have all these movies in there, like her dad, you know. So yeah, this is the new, it's the same as the other board that I'm building for the people that, I don't know, somehow they're kind of giving me the excuses, and I don't like that, so I may not even sell it to them. And now that I'm probably gonna keep it, and then later on just test it out, and then just kind of sell it on eBay or do something different, you know. And I'm gonna sell it with a cooler, but I don't like when people start, you know, that what's agreed upon is agreed upon. That's all I can say. You know, when they start altering stuff, then I'm like, what? You know, then I'm gonna start altering my work, see how they like it. You know, and that's not right. So I understand the economy is kind of weird, but then you just don't buy this kind of stuff right now. I mean, you wait until later when you come up, I guess. I don't know. But people sometimes they don't have no word, and it is what it is. But we'll see. Anyways, I don't know if I'm gonna put like a small, like a low profile cooler from Asus, or maybe some other company. I don't know who makes those 3 fan thing. I don't know what they call it, but they're 4060s or something like that. So hopefully I'll get something like that. If not, I'll get me the full-fledged one, you know, where it has a bigger fan and probably cooler, being that it has this guy right here. Yeah, this RGB looks really nice. I wish I can, maybe when I power it, I'll make another video for you guys, and you guys can see how nice it looks. I mean, a lot of people are like, RGB is dying down and stuff like that, and people are like, oh, but it's because it's readily available. People, it's like candy, you know. You get sick and tired of eating candy, you know, and so forth. So it is what it is. But in my opinion, if the board supports it and you make it look nice, like the one I built, it has the right amount of RGB. It has a strip that is very efficient, and it has the Dominator Platinum Series RGB, you know, doing its thing, and that's all. And also the ROG Strix enclosure from Asus on the back, but that nobody sees that. And that's it. So in the dark, it looks really nice, you know, and it's something to look at, you know. It's not just dull there, but a lot of people like things that don't have RGB as well. To each his own, you know. It's like Christmas lights. Some people like it, some people don't. I like Christmas light. I think they're gorgeous. I think that it adds character to the house, and like the tree and all that stuff. Some people don't like that. I mean, I think they're dull, or something happened to them in their life. I don't know. I hope they get some help, maybe. But anyways, this is what I wanted to show you guys. The next project for my baby girl. I was gonna use the one that I was gonna, you know, sell the people for her, but since this one I found it for like around $400 and something with the cooler and the Core i7 and all that, you know, and the RAM. I mean, it was a good deal. Plus the guy, you know, he knocked down a little bit more, so that saved me on the shipping and handling. Pretty cool guy, and it looks really nice, you know, other than powering down for some reason. This is a pain right here. Right here, this is a pain. Yeah, putting that connector right there with this cooler, oh my god. But I mean, it's doable. I thought that would have been the problem, maybe, you know, and maybe that's why it was powering down my stuff. But no. I mean, it was done nicely. It was nice and seated. So yeah. So I hope you guys like the build that I'm doing for my baby girl, and she took some pictures when it was all lit up, and she was very happy, and that's what really matters, that they're happy. The rest doesn't matter. Music, once again, from that relaxed movement. Support them, support their channel by going in there and subscribing to them, you know. And the more subscribers they got, the better music they can produce, the better sounds we can put on our videos for free. I do not know why other channels are claiming that their music is copyright free and they can be used in any channel. But like I said, Whitebat and the other one, the 80s retro, they flagged me and it said copyrighted, you know. Now I don't know if that means that it belongs to them and YouTube is just acknowledging that their music is copyrighted and it's giving them credit, or they're after me for using that music, saying, oh, you're using a copyrighted new music, and no, you can't do that. But then I put the link. I gave you know, the 80s guy, you know, the synths. Shout out, so you guys can support their channel as well. I didn't do that with Whitebat, but that was my bad, and I guess Whitebat has a way to explaining how we can use their music and not get in trouble, I guess. But why will you put copyright free, you know, if we're still gonna get flagged and we're gonna get in trouble? Then just don't put that, you know. Just say use my music, but you know, it's gonna get copyrighted. But I'm thinking that that's what it means, that maybe they're saying this music is copyrighted to Whitebat or the 80 synths people. I think it's digital something drive or something like that. Oh, Galactic drive, yeah, that's what it's called, Galactic drive. And it's probably just acknowledging that it was done by them, maybe, you know. Because I went into my channel and I looked into it and see what did what, and it said that it didn't affect my video. But anything that, I mean, this music right here from this Relax movement, it doesn't flag anything. I mean, it literally is not false advertisement. It says copyright free and royalty free music for creators. So that means that this YouTube people understand that and they don't copyright anything. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty relaxing, you know, but I do like Whitebat music. I mean, it's freaking awesome. It's just too bad I got flagged for it. And I love also the Galactic drive. It's just that I don't want to get in trouble. You know, to each his own. They're very creative people. I understand that. And sorry, Whitebat Audio, that I didn't give you a shout out on the other video. My bad. But if you guys are interested in Whitebataudio, go to his channel. That's what it's called, Whitebataudio. And subscribe to his channel and support his channel so he can make more killer sounds and stuff like that. And hopefully he can explain it better than I can why it's being flagged as copyrighted. And I'm thinking that that's what it means, that they're just giving them the right, you know. So it's not like we're in trouble or something like that. So I wiped it with alcohol, 99% alcohol, from, you know, Q-tips and all that. This thing is really clean and disinfected and whatnot. I mean, not that the person had any, you know, no, it's just I wanted to, because sometimes, you know, assemblers like myself forget that we got thermal paste on our hands, and sometimes we touch components, and some of those thermal pastes do have, or compounds, thermal compounds, they do have metal shavings. But in my opinion, thermal paste is nothing more to fill in the gap of the metal, fill in the void. That's what it's there for. So in reality, I mean, it's, as long as you have it, you're gonna be all right. If you don't have it, then you may not be all right. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it's still okay, but I mean, the thermal may not like it, I guess. So yeah, thermal paste, that's what it is. Thermal compound is just to fill in the discrepancies of the metal that we can't see, microscopic grooves, whatnot, and it fills it up, and that way you can dissipate the thermals a little better. But if you start, you know, with your fingers and the components, stuff like that, you know, then there could be a problem. But I inspect the boards with this, you know, and I go really there, you know, it has a light, and I kind of look around, you know, like that, you know, see what's going on, you know, see if I missed anything. So yeah, I'm very thorough, and once I'm satisfied that everything looks great, I put it in the case, and then I use this guy and start blowing any dust, and that's it. And then I use this microcloth to wipe them out, you know, fingerprints, whatnot, you know, and that's all she wrote, you know. There you go. I'm almost over here thinking that the camera's here, but it's like over here. I'm such a dork. My God. Anyways, Mercy Watt, wishing you guys the best. Long video for such a really nothing, just show and tell, I guess. But you can always fast forward. We don't have to always build stuff, you know. We can just talk because we're bored, and we can listen to each other ramble, I guess. Well, at least I listen to myself ramble. I watch my own channel just because I'm bored. Anyways, support my channel. Let's make it grow. If we one day do, like I said, become monetized, my goal is to build cute little PCs like this, and then putting it out there so that one of my subscribers can get a PC. You know, it's not charity, it's not nothing. It's just as a thank you for being such a great support to the channel, and you guys deserve it. But right now I can't even give you this screw right here because everything comes out of my pocket. So yeah. But later on, if companies help me out and they send me components and I will assemble them, you know, I don't need this many PCs or anything like that, you know. So people do, and once they get them, you know, they can do whatever they want with them. Take them apart, put better components, stuff like that, whatever they want. Tinker with a board. You know, they're probably not gonna like what I did. They go, oh, that guy didn't do a good thermal base, whatever. I'm gonna do my own spot right there, and it's up to them, you know. Once they get their component, it's their component. They can do whatever they want. If they want to toss it, they can toss it, or give it to their little bro, or one of their sisters, one of their neighbors. Don't matter. It's their component. But that's what I want to do. I want to be able to create everything in a little case with a video card, a full-fledged computer, with the exception of the operating system. Because anybody can install an operating system and make that computer their own. And me installing that sometimes, you know, asks all sorts of questions, and that way you guys can. I mean, you can buy a key for like $30, you know, and it's still just the same as if you bought it from Microsoft. You know, there's a lot of reputable places selling keys that are 30-some bucks. So yeah. Long time ago, yeah, I got a whole bunch of keys that cost me an arm and a leg, and I still have some, but my advice to you guys is don't make the same mistake Mercy Watt did and go to these websites where they still sell reputable keys that are not gonna expire. They're not gonna do something weird, and you know. So I can send you the link of where I got one key a long time ago. I don't know. I think somebody referred me to something like that. I mean, it wasn't that long, but I did it for a build. But then I discovered I had a whole bunch of other keys, so I'm like, why would I buy a key when I, you know? But it worked. I just bought it to see if it worked, and it worked. And it hasn't expired. It hasn't done anything weird, and I mean, it's a legit. So yeah. And other people also, they got good reviews, stuff like that. I don't make any money off them, but you know, it's cool that they do that. Help people, you know, because in this economy things get pretty weird. So yeah, there you go. I put a link for this guy right here in case you guys want it, you know, the toolless enclosure. Let me see. And it has a little latch over here, and here's the model number. Oh, why not? You can scan it, do whatever you want. Let me see. Let's make it big so you guys can scan it. Take it to the website. None of this will make money. Actually, maybe this one, because I bought it on Amazon. Is the only thing that would probably make me money right now if you guys go to Amazon and click on the links. But I have yet to see anybody do that, so I don't know. So yeah, I barely started. So, and the reason I started is to see if it works. That's pretty much it right there. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, oh well, you know, I'm back to square one, like always. There you go. Mercy Watt, wishing you guys the best, and I hope you guys enjoy this long video about several things. All right, unity, save the planet, and pray for Los Angeles. Poor people. I can't believe that. Oh my God, it's a nightmare. Imagine losing everything you have, my friends, and you just come home. What home? You come to an empty ash rubble, and that was your home. That would be very bad. That would just put a dent in anybody's fender. So let's pray for this Los Angelinos and California people, so that the God can send them water, and that the insurances don't give them no grief, and then the government can somehow make this a very pleasant experience for them, because they lost everything. I pray that they get their stuff replaced one way or another. It won't be the same. Lots of memories. Oh my God, like Billy Crystal lost everything, all his grandchildren and children's memories, stuff like that, the house, all that stuff like that. A lot of people were affected, you know. Ben Affleck, you name it. Lots of people. I pray to God that they're okay, and everything will be better. Peace out. Mercy Watt out.